Has Apple already given up on the iPhone 8? Hey you, it's me, Curtis P, and it's time for some coffee. Looks like Apple isn't selling near as many iPhone 8s as they would have hoped. New reports show that the company is reducing the iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus production by 50% for November and December. Now, this is the first time in iPhone production history that Apple has cut production by 50% just 2 months after its launch. So this could be good news, or it could also be bad news for the company. The bad news could be that people just aren't interested in the design of the iPhone 8 anymore. It's had the same basic design for 4 generations, which is a long time in the iPhone world. The good news though, maybe people are holding out for the iPhone X, which starts pre-ordering next week. But of course that comes at a slight problem. If Apple can't produce enough of them fast enough and people don't want the old-looking iPhone 8, they might just jump ship to something like Samsung's phones. AT&T has already stated they're down 900,000 units compared to last year's iPhone 7 sales at this time. And even worse, the iPhone 7 is still outselling the iPhone 8 in stores, probably due to its cheaper price tag. In a recent conference call, Rogers Canada stated that the iPhone 8 demand was anemic, basically meaning not many people are interested in buying the new device. Rogers also mentioning that they're a little concerned about the number of iPhone 10s they'll be receiving on launch day. It might not be very many and definitely not enough to meet demand. So again, iPhone 10 pre-orders start next Friday, so it's bound to be a big day for Apple. But the bigger question here is, how long is it going to take people to get their iPhone 10s once they've ordered it? Is it going to be quick by December, or are we going to have to wait into 2018? Next up, into a strange turn of events here, China is blocking LTE connections on the brand new Apple Watch. With no explanation, all 3 of the major Chinese cell phone providers have cut off the Apple Watch from accessing LTE. And the thing to remember here is all 3 of the major cell phone providers are operated and owned by the government. But it is a very strange turn of events because China's Unicom network was actually a launch partner for the Apple Watch Series 3. So to turn it off just a couple of weeks after launch is very strange. Now, when Apple was asked about the entire event, they stated, "We were informed by China Unicom that the new cellular feature for the Apple Watch Series 3 has been suspended." Beyond that, Apple hasn't said anything else. Now, this isn't the first time the Chinese government has been meddling with Apple's products. In the past, they've asked Apple to remove all VPN apps from the App Store, and they've even asked Apple to limit the number of apps that are able to do live streaming inside of the App Store. Now, hopefully in the future, this feature will be coming back, because without LTE, it's really hard to sell the Apple Watch Series 3. And last for today, looks like the future of self-driving construction equipment is on its way. Built Robotics is a brand new company looking to develop a fleet of autonomous earth movers. You can program the machines on what size of hole or mound of dirt you want moved, and then just let it go to town. The Robotic Bobcat uses a similar system to a self-driving car. It uses LiDAR and GPS to position itself inside of the real world. Now, it'll take more testing before they actually sell these devices in the real world, but it is a sign of things to come. And with that, we arrive at the end of the video for this Friday, everyone. Very quick video because I'm a little behind on my production schedule, so sorry about that. But hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, and of course, subscribe to the channel. I'm working on releasing new videos throughout the week, so make sure you subscribe. You can also find other videos just like this one on screen right now, so make sure you check those out. Well, until Monday, everybody, I'm Curtis Paradis. Have an amazing day.